the 5 toughest tackles that I've had to make in the NFL against these running backs.
Whoa.
And the list, I mean, it could have been wow, right? Because I think about guys through the course of my 14-year career, right? I played against Priest Holmes and LeGarrette Blount and Marshall Faulk and some of the all-time greats. Edwin James, I can't forget you either. But for the most of my career, I got the chance to go against some of these guys I'm going to name. So I'm going to go ahead and give y'all number 5. And it's LeSean McCoy. And I know some people might be scratching their head because you think maybe I'm going for a big old power back. But no, my running backs, they all come in different shapes and sizes. And LeSean McCoy, what made him so hard was he was one of the most shiftiest running backs I had ever encountered. Think about Barry Sanders. And I'm not saying he's Barry Sanders, but when Shady got a chance to get you in the open field, you best believe you had to be on your A game. So as a little DB, right, we typically don't like big backs. We wanted a big back every week because no one wanted to hit LeSean McCoy because he was just this change of direction was out of this world. Hall of Fame change of direction. So that's my number 5 back. Number 4, Chris Johnson. Now, I know a lot of people said we threw some shade on CJ because we didn't put him in the fastest man competition. I'm giving him some love because anytime Chris Johnson was on the football field, you had to get your track spikes on because you knew if he touched it in the screen game, if he touched it in the draw game, anywhere on that football field, dude could take it to house. And not often did you see running backs who were faster than the receivers or faster than every skill position on the field. But that's what CJ was, man. And he possessed a little bit of power too. Amazing balance. But come on, guys. Look at that. The most scrimmage yards in NFL history. 2,500. A lot of those came catching them screens out the backfield. He would embarrass guys in the open field. My number 3 running back, Adrian Peterson. And I know a lot of people wanted AP a little bit higher, but AP really didn't scare me. He scared everybody else in the league, but he didn't scare me. For some reason, we always had pretty good success against AP, but he definitely kept you up all the time worrying about, man, how am I going to get this dude down? Yards after contact, man, he leads the league since 2007. 7,356 yards after the first dude touches him. That was AP. I mean, just home run hitter, power. Ever since he stepped foot out of Oklahoma, man, everybody feared Adrian Peterson just because the dude was such an intimidating dude on the football field. I mean, and if you ever shake his hand, he'd probably try to crush your hand. All right. So my number 2 running back, LT. LT probably could have been number 1 because everybody knows that Danian Tomlinson was an absolute beast. He already got his gold jacket, 28 touchdowns in one season. I mean, the dude was electric. Like, when I was growing up, I wanted to be a running back, and I thought I was LT. He's a couple years older than me. I got to play a little running back in high school. I was jumping over piles. I mean, that's the patented LT leap, man. Dude would take off from anywhere and just bounce right in that end zone. But he played on some of the dopest teams out there with the Chargers. You think about Phillip Rivers and Antonio Gates. LT was the engine in that machine that just kept that offense rolling and rolling. Got to give mad props to LT, like I said. And I'm going to give y'all my number 1 running back. I know everybody's probably like, man, who could be number 1? It ain't nobody but Adam Rank had the dude on one of his runs, one of his top running back runs of all time. And it's Marvin Lynch. I mean, every time we had to play this dude, you were like, man, because I'm a little bit crazy. Marshawn might be one dude that might be a little bit crazier than me, and it showed on the football field. I mean, it was nothing he wasn't able to do, catch it out the backfield. Just always kept his feet going and grinding. And I also got to give some love to Mike Robinson because he was one of the lead backs out there blocking that kicked my team out the playoffs when Marshawn was able to just pick up a first down anytime he wanted to, just getting up and down that football field. So, I mean, like I said, might not be everybody's top 5 list, but this is my top 5 toughest to tackle running backs through the course of my career. Guys, what do you think? I'm going to start with you, Shrakes. What you think of that list?
All right, so those are all, A-plus guys. I'm always into the who was left off this list. You know who was a great running back for years in this league, especially in your peak years as a player that I don't see on this list? Tell me about Arian Foster. What was it like going up against Arian Foster? I feel like he's very often overlooked when we talk about the greatest running backs of his generation, but he was the best running back for a period in time, and you were one of the best corners in that era.
Yeah, I mean, he was an absolute stud. You think about the balance, and I'm gonna have to go give a little love to Matt Forte too with the Chicago Bears, because both of those running backs really could do anything too on the football field, right? Didn't get all the pub necessarily, but I mean, just complete backs. Could catch it out the backfield, had the vision, had the balance, had the change of direction, could run you over or run around you. So absolutely, man, I got to give you some love on that Arian Foster. Not many folks would have thrown that name out there, but loved him. Loved competing against him. Go ahead, Rank. Who you got?
You know, my favorite part of this list is I can't wait for them to put it on Twitter and for people to tell you that you're wrong. Like your personal list of guys you did not like. But no, you're wrong. You're wrong, D'Angelo. You didn't like going against Matt Forte. I was honestly, I was very excited about this, and I was trying to conjure up in my own mind, like who would be the toughest. Not that I would know, but I thought it was going to be Marvin Lynch. And, you know, I thought that was a proper choice, but was it tougher? Like you had LaShawn McCoy there, or, you know, and you're talking about Matt Forte. Were the taller guys, did they give you a problem just because, like, you know, the knees and elbows type of situation?
I always think like taller dudes are easier to tackle because it's just more to get, right? Because I'm going to get your legs anyway. So if you're a tall dude, that's more legs I get to try to wrap up around. So, yeah, tall dudes didn't really bother me.
Marvin Lynch, I just feel like would be so much fun to play against. And I love what you said. I might be crazy, but he is definitely crazier. Also, guys, we got to give Chris Johnson his flowers any chance that we can this week after leaving him off the fastest list. I think he's actually wanting to come on this show, so maybe that's going to happen at some point. Chris Johnson, we love you, and we're sorry again for the 17th time.